Hey everybody, welcome back to Holy Roller Guitars. It's your favorite vision impaired, legally blind guitar player, guitar tech here on YouTube. Holy Roller, Robert. And today we have a very cool guitar, but I'm not sure that this body is from this specific model of this guitar. So what this is supposed to be is a 2008 Kenny Wayne Shepherd Stratocaster. But that's what the neck says. The body says something different. So I think this is an Olympic white guitar body that is pretty much, I'm pretty sure, is a made in Mexico, because it has the 6 individual screws there for the bridge. But I think what they did, and we'll find out when we take off the pickups after we get the impedance, is check to see if they're just using the neck, or if in fact they are using the pickups as well, because it has this little cutout here. So not sure if somebody didn't like the 3-tone sunburst, because the serial number says it's supposed to be a 3-tone sunburst, and they like this better, which I like this. I would want a Stratocaster with this color body, because I would want to put a tortoiseshell pickguard on it. And yeah, we'll find out when we get the impedance of the pickups. But for the time being, it is a vintage in style neck. So we have the, like I showed you earlier, we have the truss rod adjustment down here for with the screwdriver, or like a flathead. I'm pretty sure you can put a Phillips in there as well. And then one other thing that I want to show y'all is that these pickups are very, 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 very low. If I look at the paperwork, I believe it's like 12 64s, 15 64s, and 15 and 11, and I think 12 and 12, something like that. They're really low. But they do sound great. I played it with the regular strings on there. It sound great. Rosewood fingerboard, as you can tell from the wood grain and the color. Somebody has played it a lot. You can kind of tell the indentions right there. So somebody has played it, but the frets are still in pretty good condition. These are probably jumbo frets, and the action on this guitar is super, super low. I was looking at the nut here as well, because the string height at the first fret is very low. The gauges don't actually fit underneath here, but it doesn't buzz. It buzzes a little bit, but it doesn't buzz a lot. Here's the headstock. So it has the vintage tuners. It doesn't have the truss rod here, of course. You know, some scratching or peeling going on up here. Fender logo. And these are like a satin nickel. I'm not sure if this is just what happens over time. I have my 98. I think that has chrome tuners. So this is a 2008 model, as you can see here from the serial number. And if you look this up, it'll say Kenny Wayne Shepherd 3-tone sunburst. But this neck, I really do love this neck. It's a thicker neck, a more fitting to your hand C-shaped neck. I believe that's what it is. But I'm guessing, you know, that's what he prefers. Pretty sure he likes that more fuller neck than the traditional modern C kind of slim taper C-shaped neck. But here's the back. It does have this humongous tremolo or vibrato system. Not sure if this is a different brand. PV-29. That's what it says there. And yeah, I don't believe it to be, but yeah, it's kind of like the same tremolo that the what's it called, the sunburst that I have, that guitar has. So let's go ahead and take the pickup impedance, and then we'll get the we'll look at the cavity and the pickups. Hopefully it says Kenny Wayne Shepherd in there, and then we'll get the neck specs, and then I'll get y'all the weight. My scale is broken, so whatever it reads, I'm going to read it at half. So all right, let's get started. Alrighty, so let's get started with the pickups. Impedance. So for the bridge, we have 6.94. With the middle and bridge, we have 3.41. And the middle, we have 6.50. And the neck and middle, we have 3.03. And then the neck pickup is 5.55. Alrighty, so this is giving me American vintage vibes from the pickups that I have on my Made in Mexico Stratocaster. But this one has additional orange drop capacitors. So if I can get that for y'all here. So it does have the 47 orange drop capacitors with the 250K pots. It seems to be, to me, it looks like somebody removed it and then put it back, because this is not Fender's usual work where they bend these, I guess, connector things here. but yeah, it surely does seem like somebody took the pickups out of something and then put these in. So that's what it's giving me vibes of. I'm not 100% sure that this is a P. Maybe it's B for bridge. This looks like a W, but maybe it's upside down and it's M for middle. And then they tried to put N, a baby N for neck. So that's just my, I guess, idea of what it is. But yeah, those are the back of the pickups and the wiring. And then this is the body. So it is more than likely a Made in Mexico body. And we can probably tell from here that it's probably a Made in Mexico, and it's an O2 body. But yeah, it has a modern route down here for the humbucker, and I don't think you'd be able to fit a humbucker in there. Yeah, that's more like of a single coil humbucker. So probably a 2002, early 2000s. But it's very nice, shielded. That's something to notate there. You know, usually Made in Mexico's are not shielded. But yep, down here you probably wouldn't be able to maybe adjust the neck. I think you'd have to loosen the screws for the back of the neck. But let's go ahead and remove the neck, because the owner said we can go ahead and remove it to go see if it says anything. I think the only sticker that we're going to see is that inside of the body. But let's go ahead and try and figure this out, if in fact we can see anything from the neck. So one thing that I found is the sticker here. So I don't think the inside of the body is going to tell me anything with the M01. Maybe this is the model number, and probably that's the model number for the body. But I just wanted to show y'all the neck, how it kind of, you know, fits in your hand pretty good. And that is one thing that I did want to show y'all. So very nice neck. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, you know what you're doing with the Stratocaster. Because even if you go all the way up here, it is very nice feeling and fitting to your hand. So that's pretty cool. And for the body, what I'm seeing here is 09 2012. So maybe I was onto something for the body, but it looks like 09547950 here, stamped there. It looks like it says FPS, but if it was a Fender Special Run, I would have said FSR. But yeah, if anyone knows what these letters stands for, let me know. Yeah, can't really tell much from the neck pocket there. Let's see here. Yep, that's all that I have for the neck pocket. Alrighty, so let's get started on getting these neck specs. Sorry that we got sidetracked with all the other specs of the guitar, but we have 1.65 inches for the nut. That equals 42 millimeters. For the 12th, we have 2 inches and 50.70 millimeters. For the first fret neck depth, well, that's why I like the neck. It's 0.88 inches and 21.3 millimeters. We have 0.97 inches for the 12th, and that equals out to 25.2 millimeters. So So that's pretty crazy. I thought this would have been a much bigger neck. Not sure if it was reading 0.88 or 0.83. I'm pretty sure it was reading 0.88. So yeah, so I thought the neck was going to be a little bit thicker, but yep, that's what it is. And for the radius, of course, it's a Fender, so I wouldn't think it's going to be vintage spec. It's going to be modern. So 9.5 for the neck radius. That's what we have. And then your neck contour is this. So I'm not sure why exactly this came out the way that it did, but I'm pretty sure it's a C-shaped neck. I just wouldn't be able to tell you that it's modern. I'm pretty sure it's more vintage than your modern C-shaped neck. So I think this thing was sticking a little bit. I tried to take it twice or maybe even 3 times, and this is what it came up with. So I guess I can get y'all, the last thing was the weight. So let me get y'all the weight of the guitar, and then we can do the closing. I'll get y'all the thickness of the body, which I'm pretty sure it's a made in Mexico body, but very beautiful nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get y'all those specs first before we get y'all the weight. I know I said I was going to start doing the weight first, but the scale's not here. I was going to throw it away, but decided to keep it until the new one comes in. So we got to get a little bit closer to the wall for light. So the body thickness is 1.78 here at the horn and 45.3 millimeters. At the bottom of the body we have 1.71 inches and 42.8 millimeters. So as always, I want to thank y'all for y'all's time. Thank you for spending this time with me, because I think this guitar is going to be a little bit longer because I wanted to talk about it so much, about what's unique about it and everything. But yeah, I'm really excited for y'all to hear what it sounds like for the review and demo. I'm going to leave the pickups the way they are, and then I'm going to tell my friend if he wants to pick them up, he can. But I think it sounds sweet the way it is. Whoever had it was supposedly the original owner, and I'm pretty sure that's the sound he was going for, that warm Stratocaster sound. So not even sure, not sure if that's how Stevie Ray Vaughan did it. I don't know if they put his pickups really low, because he had those 11s. Sometimes it was 12s, but yeah, sounds pretty sweet. Played it, I love the way it sounded. Then I plugged in the Texas Specials, and I'm like, man, these are so hot and like so boomy and everything. But yeah, daily advice, I guess, don't be afraid to mess with the height of your pickups to get the sound that you want. And even if you have them this low, this is like double of what they're supposed to be, it still sounds sweet, and that's the sound that you may get. So if that's something you're looking for, you can do that. Here's a scripture of the day.
Always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Philippians chapter 4, verse 4.
And as always, I just want to thank y'all. We love y'all. Again, thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for your time. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one for the review and demo of this guitar. Kenny Wayne Shepherd Partscaster. I think I might call this series for this tech specs and this review and demo. So take care. God bless. Peace. And we'll see you in the next one.